3.
Hey guys. Okay, so we are in Mod 120, Week 2. And yesterday I went over SurveyMonkey questions 1 through 4. So today I'm going to go through SurveyMonkey questions 5 through 8. So be sure that you are posting these questions to SurveyMonkey. The one thing I've noticed is about 10 of you that have not posted to SurveyMonkey yet. And so please do so, because that's how you get your attendance. Okay, so the first one is number 5. And again, this is how you get the questions off the weekly objectives and assignment questions, which I sent out to you through an email. But you also have access to that through, I'm going to write it on the board, www.carols, no apostrophe, class.com. Focus on that for a second. www.carolsclass.com.
You don't need the www.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, that's my website, and everything is there. You'll have to scroll down a little bit to get to week 2. So bypass week 1 and go to week 2. All right? Including this video. It's going to be on there. All right. So let's get started. The first one, number 5, it says 112 is 20% of what number? Okay? So let's look at what information we have. We have the percent. So we know we have the 20 and we know we have the 100. Because remember I said yesterday, this means 100. So whenever you see 20%, it's the same as writing 20 over 100. Okay? 112 is 20% of what? So the 112 is the part. So we're going to put 112 up here, and the whole is what we want to know. So we're going to put the whole down here. The part goes up here, and the whole goes down here. Just like 20 is the part of 100. All right. Now, do you remember what we need to do? Two numbers that cross each other are the 112 and 100. So multiply the two numbers that cross each other. 112, I mean, you don't really need a calculator, times 100 equals 1,200, or 11,200 rather. And then, what do? You divide by whatever number is remaining. So we use this number and this number, so this is the number that remains. So we'll divide by 20. So divided by 20 equals, so the answer is 560. Okay? Here's a good way. Let's take a little time on this. I want to check it. All right. We might get 112 over 560. So what if I was asking, 112 is what percent of 560? So the missing information is the percent. Okay? What two numbers cross each other? Boom, boom. 112, add 2 zeros to that to get the times 100, right? And then divide by 560. So 1,200 divided by 560 equals 20. Okay? So whatever information is missing, you put the variable there, which is an X, or you put an A or an F or a happy face. It doesn't really matter. Just put something there to take the place of it. Whatever two numbers cross each other, you multiply and then divide by whatever's left. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Keep it simple. All right, that's number 5. Let's do number 6. All right. Number 6 is, all right, it's a word question. If Mr. Browning took a loan out for $4,500, okay, And the bank charged him a straight percent. In other words, it's not accumulating, it's not changing, it just changes, it stays the same. Charges him a straight percent interest of 1.3%. How much will he need to pay back? Now that's a loaded question because it's not asking how much is the interest. It's how much does he have to pay back total. So there's a couple steps we need to do. So first we need to find out, we know that the 4,500 is the whole. So 4,500 is the whole. We know we have 1.3%. So we're going to put 1.3 here. Don't forget that decimal. Otherwise, you're going to get 13%. Okay? Over 100. Just take that symbol, turn it into the 100. All right. So what's missing is, what is 1.3% of 4,500? Okay? So, what do? Cross, multiply, whatever two numbers cross each other, which is the 4,500 and the 1.3. So, 4,500 times 1.3. Don't put 13. Make sure it's 1.3 equals. It gives me 5,850. And then what number is remaining? That's the 100. So now we're going to divide by 100. All right. So what we get is 58.50. Okay? So $58.50 is 1.3% of 4,500. Now the question is, how much does he have to pay back? Well, yes, he's going to have to pay that $58.50, but he's also going to have to pay that 4,500. So take that 4,500 and add 58.50. $4,558.50 will be how much he has to pay back. $4,558.50 is how much he will have to pay back. Okay? So that was a two-stepper. All right. That was number 6. Number 7. Sales tax in California is 7.25%. If Miss Manning purchased a new stove costing $2,345, how much will she be paying in sales tax? Now, it's not asking how much is she going to pay back or anything. How much is she going to pay in sales tax? So it's straightforward. All right. So we have the percent and we have the whole. So let's set up our little equation here. 7.25 over 100. Again, make sure that decimal's there. Otherwise, you're going to get 725%. That's too much. All right. 2,345. And this is the missing information. All right, what two numbers cross each other? Again, 2,345 times 7.25 equals 17,001.25. And then whatever number is remaining is that 100. So we're going to divide by 100. And so the number we get is 170.0125. Now, this is cents, so we need to round it down. So this is the tens column, this is the hundreds column, so we want to get rid of this. Well, since this is 2, it's less than 5, we just make it disappear and this stays at 1. Now, had this been a 5, we would have brought this up to a 2. So what she's going to pay in sales tax for the $2,345 is $170.01. Okay, so that's the answer to number 7. How much is she going to pay in sales tax? That looks like a 6, but that should be a 0. 170.01. Okay? All right. Let's do another one. Number 8. A new clothing store is opening this month and offering a 30% discount on any purchases of $100 or more. If Penny purchased a total of $189.88 worth of merchandise, what is their cost after the discount? Okay, so that's going to require 2 steps. So first of all, we need to figure out what is 30% of $189.88. So again, we have the percent, 30 over 100, and let's put the 189.88 right here. We'll have space here to work. All right, what 2 numbers cross each other? The 189.88 and the 30. So multiply those 2 together. 189.88 times 30. And then divide by, if you said 100, you are correct, equals, now the answer I got was 56.96.4. Now, we talked about rounding a few minutes ago, right? Since this is less than 5, what do I do with it? Just make it disappear. So the question was, number 8. If Penny purchases a total, what is her cost after the discount? So what do we need to do to figure out what she's going to end up paying? Just subtract. My cameraman had the answer. 189.88, and we need to subtract 56.96. Okay, so let's do that. So we got 189.88 minus 56.96. Make sure you're putting in those decimals. And so this person is going to pay $132.92 for their merchandise. Okay? All right, so tomorrow we will do 9 and 10, and then we're going to start doing some of the word questions out of the textbook. Okay? So continue working on these. Definitely post these, because you have no reason, no excuse not to post these to SurveyMonkey. I want to see everybody active in SurveyMonkey, because, again, what I'm seeing is that a lot of you aren't. So please do so. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.